Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm Jenna.
I'm Whitney, and we're going to jump right into it. This is I don't want to work out, and we don't want to work out, so let's get started quick before we change our minds.
I like that
Oh,
one.
and just to
Okay.
let you
So
know, I I am in my comfies. I'm not even wearing a bra. We're just going to go.
I am wearing a bra, but I am also wearing my pajamas. So, all right. So today I have five exercises for us. We're going to do 2 rounds, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We're just going to do a quick warm up to kind of go through these five exercises. And yeah, we'll just get started. So the first exercise is going to be mountain climbers. All right, so for the warm up, why don't we just do a couple of switches, all right, and just get into that plank position. And then let's just go 10 switches with the leg, just kind of driving the leg up, keeping the hips down. And then once you've done 10 of those, we can stand up for some squats, all right? And let's just do 10 easy squats here. All right, you can just kind of put your hands on your hips, all right, and try to get those knees down to 90 degrees. Something you're just kind of looking for with squats is you're just trying to get, nice and low, but you don't need to go so low that you're overextending. And I lost count, so I'll just stop it there.
I did 8.
The next, okay, that's good enough. All right, we're just warming up here. The next one is going to be a plank with a shoulder tap in the first round. So we'll just get into a plank position here for about 15 seconds. All right, don't need the shoulder tap right now. That's what we're going to do during the workout. But for now, we'll just wake up our core. Plank, you just want to make sure you keep those butts low. A lot of people tend to do a little mountain with their body. All right, just stay nice and flat on that plank. And the next one is going to be a reverse lunge. All right, so let's just stand up and do a couple of those. I'm starting to feel warm. Are you?
I'm getting warm. Yeah, by the end of this, I'll be ready for sure.
All right, great. All right, let's do 8 of these. All right, so hands on the hips. We're just going to step back and do a reverse lunge. Same thing. We're just kind of looking for 90 degrees on the knees here. We don't need to go too low.
How would you like to do lunges if it's a little too difficult to go all the way to the floor right now?
All the way to the floor? Yeah, well, then you can just kind of, instead of stepping your foot really far back, I would just tell people to step that foot a little closer in and just kind of do what you could do there without hurting your knees. Okay, I didn't count. All right, and the last one is going to be bicycles. All right, so this is just going to be another little core activation. All right, so we'll just get on our backs, hands behind the head, and usually slower is better with these. We're just going to alternate driving the knee to the opposite elbow. Just do like 10 of these. And again, on these, like moving slower is actually better on those, like a lot of core stuff. All right. Okay, so those are our 5 exercises, all right? So we're just gonna go through that twice, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So we'll start in mountain climber, all right? And for round 1, we're just gonna do switches. So we're not gonna do this continuous running like that. We're just gonna step 1 up, switch it, hold, switch it, hold. All right, you ready?
Ready.
Okay, here we go. Mountain climber switches. Remember, we're 40 seconds on, we'll rest for 20. Just kind of taking your time here and just driving the opposite knee up. And if you need to slow it down and step 1 back and then bring the other one up in a slower way instead of popping, that's okay too, because you're in a plank position here. This is a good spot for your core. 5 seconds. All right, stop. Next is going to be squats. All right, but we have 20 seconds rest here, so just like kind of catch your breath. In the squats, you can put your hands on your hips. You can put your hands behind your head. You can put your hands out like this. Whatever you want. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'll do the side view too on this, just to give people an idea of how low to go.
Can you tell we've done squats together? Look at our arms.
We're squatting it. Oh, that is funny. It's so long ago, but it's
It doesn't matter.
It's so leave.
It's
Yeah.
permanently ingrained in my muscles.
I know. All right, here we go. We got about 5 seconds left here. Again, if you need to slow it down, that is fine. Slow is usually good on exercises like this.
And right now, we're
20
just trying to figure out where we are.
seconds. Next, we got the plank with the shoulder tap. All right, so again, we'll come into that plank position. We'll just reach the hand up and tap each shoulder. Just kind of taking your time with that. All right, here we go.
I know.
3, 2,
I know I'm
1.
relieved that we're off our legs.
Yeah, I know. Anytime there's a leg thing, it's always it always makes me out of breath, no matter what.
Yes, I'm already burning a little bit. That's good. Now we do know where I'm at, and it's not looking good.
Well, you know, I feel like our legs, especially for women, that's like where most of our muscles are, so it makes sense.
Yes.
That's what makes us sweat first. Here we go, 10 seconds left on these. And again, if this is something that's like, maybe if this is like hurting your wrist, you can go up on your knuckles like this. I know sometimes this hurts people's wrists. Drop. All right, next is going to be our reverse lunge.
All right, this one actually is difficult for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always almost pull a muscle. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Don't pull a muscle.
No, it's okay. No, this is good. Good.
All right, here we go. 40 seconds. Yeah, it's hard for me to balance these, actually. I feel like I'm always like wavering.
It is, but you know what? I am finding just now that reverse lunges, you're almost always your knees behind your toes like they're supposed to be. Whereas it's a little harder to control that when you're going forward.
Oh yeah, no, that's a really good point. Yeah, probably just naturally get better form on these, but I just wavered so much that I just slammed my elbow into the wall. I don't know if you heard that.
I'm too busy breathing hard.
All right, drop. Okay. And then our last one on this set is going to be bicycles, and we're going to do these nice and slow.
Awesome.
And on these, like I like to think of it, like I like to get that other leg totally stretched out. I know sometimes people do more of a circular, and we're on. All right. I know sometimes people do more of like a circular pattern with this. I like to shoot that other leg straight out. I don't know about you.
I guess my pedals are pretty far away, so yeah, I gotta shoot it out there.
Can't see my timer. Oh, here we go. Okay. 15 seconds left on these. Nice and slow. And if during any of these exercises you need a second, just take it. Whatever. Just hold that position. All right, 2 seconds. And drop. All right, so we'll just take like a minute here, and there, maybe not a full minute, but we'll take longer than 20 seconds, and then get into our second set, which is going to be exactly the same as the first set, except I'm just going to turn the volume up like one notch. So
okay.
All right, so for our mountain climbers, we'll do the run, and I'll go over the rest when we get to it. Just going to add one little element. All right. So you got it. You ready to get going on this second set? All right.
Say that again.
Here we go.
You cut out. Say that again.
Oh, I got a bead of sweat up on my forehead.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go.
It's everywhere on me.
These. Yeah, is it hot down there?
Yep.
Yeah, it was kind of warm here today in New England, so I figured it must be like midsummer for you down there. It's warm up here.
Yeah, it was pretty warm.
Yeah, it's weird. 15 seconds.
Oh, you're going much faster than me. I'm still hopping.
Yeah, the goal on this one is to just keep moving, just a nice continuous motion. Easier said than done. Drop.
It is. Oh, and I found that the more I got tired, the more I started to lean forward like this.
Oh yeah, you're gonna feel it right in your wrists first.
Yep.
All right. Okay, I lost track of time, but who cares? Let's do. Next is gonna be okay. This is called a prisoner squat. Okay. So with this squat, you're gonna put your hands behind your head, and you're gonna squat, and you're gonna turn, and you're gonna turn your elbow in. So it's gonna be squat, turn, just a torso turn. All right, let's stay on the clock here.
I've never done this before.
Yeah, you know what? This is like just that extra little twist like really changes it.
Yeah, and that hold of the squat really makes a big difference too in the long run.
Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, it adds up. Oh, and I can feel that twist in like my back and my core. It feels great. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, so next we're gonna do that plank, okay? But this time we're gonna do a windmill, right? So we're gonna come into plank like this, and we're just gonna throw one hand up, come down, okay? Throw the other hand up, and we'll just go continuous like that. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Lose my balance a little bit here. You see how I just turned the volume just up like one little notch?
Yeah, and honestly, it's kind of a distraction, the small change to my fatigue.
That's a good point. All right, drop. Okay, we got 2 more. All right, so now we're gonna do that reverse lunge again, but this time we're gonna add a high knee kick in. So it's gonna look like this. We're gonna lunge, and then we're gonna go like this. That's it, all right?
Okay. All
right, here we go. Ready, go. So lunge, and then kick it up. Woo! That's another balance loser.
When you kick, are you putting your legs straight?
I'm just driving it straight up, like, let me move back a little. Yeah, straight up to my chest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 15 seconds left on this one. Probably helps to keep your hands on your hips for this one. And if adding that little kick in is just like a little bit too much, just do the reverse lunge. All right, drop. Okay, last one. Now this time, instead of bicycles, we're gonna do well, what we call Russian twists. People might have other names for these. All right, but essentially it's just feet up in the air, both hands touch one side, then they touch the other, like this.
Awesome. Okay.
All right, here we go. And we are on. All right, last exercise.
And if anybody's fatigued or they don't have the balance, you can like use your toes to balance on the floor. You're not going to lose much of the workout by supporting yourself.
Yeah, that's like totally fine. Yeah, there's usually, with every exercise, there's always a way to just put on, just make it a little easier, but still get the main. Even with my feet on the ground here, and I'm just doing these twists, it feels the same to me, actually.
It actually feels like I have more control, because before I was getting so fatigued, I thought I was going to fall over and get a little floppy.
Yeah, I'm getting a little shaky. It just goes to show you, like, if you should pay attention to your core, like, it responds. All right, that's it. Okay, that's it. We worked out for 10 minutes. How do you feel?
Actually, it hurts a little bit. Yeah. All right, so I feel the workout in my thighs the most. If we had to do one quick stretch to recover, what would you say we should do for today?
In your thighs? Yeah, I would say, why don't you can do this either standing up or sitting down. I like to do this on the ground where I just kind of like maybe grab the wall or something and just kind of pull that foot up if you can, and just lean on something if you need to. Or if this is asking too much, then just stand up. Same foot, same hand. Don't cross over. But I like to do it on the ground because yeah, I feel like I can like lean back a little and I can kind of stretch out that hip flexor a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, if you're on a hard surface, this might suck a little, so you might want to stand up.
Yeah, for sure.
I felt this one the most in my lower back.
Yeah, that was my second spot, but it's definitely more
Yeah.
so in my legs today.
Yeah, let's do a quick stretch for the lower back, and then we'll call it.
Okay. What do you want to
Okay,
do?
let's do my favorite stretch ever. Get on the ground, throw that leg across. What are these called again? I don't even
I
remember.
think we said figure 4 or something.
I think a figure
Or is that
four.
what we made up?
I think that one is supposed to be with your legs on the ground. But either way,
Oh yeah.
we'll just whatever. Just cross your leg over. It does make a figure 4 pattern. Send those hands through. Grab that knee and just kind of pull that ankle in. It's such a good hip stretch. I'm gonna switch sides.
Yep.
I feel like this, if people's backs hurt, like usually it's because their legs are tight or their hips are tight. So like these two stretches that we just did could change your whole day. Yeah.
And I like stretching most when I am watching TV and
Oh yeah.
my body gets restless, but my brain doesn't want to let go. So I start stretching just kind of casually when I'm
Yeah.
watching TV, kind of like this. It's a lot of laying down flat, but there's some stretching too.
Hey, great job today. Thank you for working out with us. You can follow us at I Don't Want to Work Out Podcast on Instagram or shoot us an email at I Don't Want to Work Out Podcast at gmail.com. We can't wait for the next one.